Hello there, Alamar here, and welcome back. Today I'll be playing Slice the Crops, which just came out today. This is an incremental harvesting game with a similar format to a bunch of others I have enjoyed. I also enjoyed the demo during Next Fest and thought I'd check it out. So let's get into it. The first thing I'll notice is I like the UI. There was no main menu or whatever, it just popped right into this thing. However, I'm sure this will get fixed right away, but it shows that we have, I assume that's default text, 999 coins, but it clearly don't actually have any coins. So in the settings we have screen shake. That gets off. I'm going to turn music down because it's a little hard to hear myself. And otherwise, this looks good. Alright, let's get to it. Start in the grassland. Alright, so again, familiar format. You hold a cursor, or in this case, a rectangular area on top of some enemies. And you wait till they die. Very low progress the first run, because it's an incremental game, and that's just how it goes. But it did give us the 10 for a little extra damage, so it'll be a little faster, well, twice as fast, I guess. And then we also have enemy count increase, crit chance, max energy, which I guess is just the time for a map. And then the cursor size is bigger. And I didn't notice the costs, but we need 15 or 24. Sure that overlap would work. Get over there. Alright, enough time to do that, and have enough time for those, sadly. Well, it does look like energy starts at 20. So that first upgrade will be 40% of that. Nope, 25% of that, so that's not bad. More enemies at the start is good. Yeah, I think I would have preferred it if it showed the enemy count total. I think right now it's 4 or 5, so that's going to effectively double it. And that would double damage. Actually, I guess not. I didn't see what the damage it was actually doing. But yeah, let's see. There's enemy counts increased. We'll have some attack speed, some auto respawning of enemies, and chance to immediately respawn an enemy after kill. Okay. Okay, so 4 seconds there, it'll respawn an enemy, or there's just a very small chance to do it immediately. Got some overlaps. I get that third cluster at the bottom. Not sure. Oh. No, yeah, just one tick away. There's that. 32 does mean we can afford some damage. And also attack speed. Yeah, sure. I mean, it's only 4%. That leads to chance to immediately respawn an enemy. That's the same. Okay. And more enemy count, which is the same thing here. Crops, more crops. All right. And a little extra damage is nice. And yeah, it says 8 damage now, so I guess I started with 4. Can't rewind the video like you can, so I don't know for sure. Okay, we got a little bit more. Let's see how it goes. More damage is always good. Bigger areas, not that important yet. I think just some basic damage for a bit. Very close. Do that again the next time too. Alright, 2 hitting them, that's nice. So we don't need to upgrade damage immediately. It will do nothing for us. Maybe get one more after that. Nice. Nearly got them all. And that was 72, so that's good. Alright, so more time is good. What is this? Profit. Okay, so there's some special currency, maybe per level or something. And we have, I think attack speed is a good choice there. Should go well. And that selection screen is obviously showing that there will be multiple types of land, or levels. Oh, are they getting within range? They are. Alright, so does clearing the map do something? Oh, boss. Oh, yes. Okay, I remember this now. So you're going to need to go quite a bit faster to get that. However, that gave me something. Unlocked research. Oh yes, I remember this now. Okay, so we can have different crops that are spawned. That's interesting. You get more enemies. And of course that just spawns. Actually, I like that. Do some more AoE damage effectively. I think, I don't know what 2-unit radius is, but that seems like it won't be that large. Okay. And then also, our enemies would be good. More energy. Go with enemies. And see what's over here. More damage. Okay. Pretty standard tree. Bad that watermelon's not closer to the center for when it blows up. Okay, that was nice. Of course, getting that watermelon early, a good idea. Okay, so I didn't need to destroy everything on the screen to get the boss to spawn. Okay, cool. And watermelons were worth a good amount, considering there's only 2. That is certainly the priority going forward. Alright, chance to apply fertilizer, increasing enemy size and drop from it by 1/4. That's cool. I think that is fine. A few more enemies. And bigger size again. See how that goes. 4 and 1, nice. Alright, is it enough for the boss? Getting pretty close? No, not gonna get it in time. That's too bad. I'll have to focus on some more damage or whatnot beforehand. Okay, I'll do that and damage. Right, yeah, so it's showing level 1 on the map, so I'm assuming once you defeat the boss, you have the option to do it at level 2. Of course, it's going to increase the health and reward of everything. Ignoring that buff for now. These last 2. And you do have the option to finish early. In case you're not going to be able to, defeat the boss. I will keep going with speed and damage in that case. I might have enough to take down the boss. Should spawn that now. Nice speed go in range of those other guys. Alright, so defeating the boss does end the level, and it gives you a reward. Okay, so I love chain lightning. If you watched any of my previous videos, you would know that. However, rarity-wise, this looks better. Oh, that's cool. I assume that just spawns at the edge of the screen, or maybe around. Oh yeah, probably the edge. But I do love me some chain lightning, so I'm going to take that. Alright, so the health goes up by 3, and double resources. Interesting. Will we have the option to choose it, though? And is this? Yeah, this will be artifacts. Okay, so you're right, you have to equip them. I can right-click that. Yep. And then, of course, you unlock many slots. What is that? 4, 8. So 16 slots eventually. Cool. Right. And I think... Right. One more boss kill, I guess, for that. That's double profit, so obviously that's a really good idea. Base damage or attack speed, and then base damage and attack speed. Alright, so... Can't choose level 1. Well, that'll be 3 times the health for stuff. This, not sure, but let's try this first. Alright, so they also are quite beefy. That's 4 hits to start using. Guess guess we'll see based on, I don't think I'll be able to get that watermelon in time. See based on what the profit at the end is. This was worth it. Or 10, I would say it is. Alright, that gives me lots of options. Like, I'll check out what's down here. Chance to receive double harvest. Very, very low chance, but okay. We have double bonus, or damage bonus for each enemy inside the zone. Right. So the more you get inside of your cursor area, the more damage it does to all of them. And I think I want to max these things out. No, not that one yet. Oh, and this was cheap. Okay. For cheap. And then more attack speed, more size. Yeah, let's make that a flat 1, 2. So close. But alright. I think that worked. Oh, and there's one of the larger ones down there. Which, as soon as I have more health. I should be able to destroy that in time. That's it. Of stamina, so it's called stamina there. Or it was called energy here, yes. So might want to go and update that. I think I still like maxing out that. I might as well see what that is. This one's going to be what? Resource drop growth per second. Not. Well, being that it's 7K, I guess it does mean the things you're getting are worth more the longer you're alive, maybe? Interesting. Go with that. This. That unlocks what? Energy restored on recharge. Not sure what recharge is, but that's 69K, so that is no time soon. Mystic chests can appear for also boss points. All right, let's go ahead and try the second level of the first stage. See how this goes. And that watermelon doesn't like spawn in the center of the map. Hey, chain lightning. I want chain lightning now. Alright, well, looks like I got everything except the moth. Kind of nice. That was worth less than the other level. I did get another level, which means I can do research again. And how about this? I can get them to spawn even more often, or I can get a little bit more variety. Yeah, pushing away enemies. I'm not sure how useful that is. Killing it increases your attack speed for the rest of the run. So that's kind of cool, but I mean, very, very low chance. But however, I'm assuming that's also uncommon, and this is more rare or something because of the green outline. So I'm going to stick with that and just increase the chance. With that, we'll do that. A little bit more of that. And might as well that. I have currency. As long as I get lots of these in the square. Well, it's still showing 20 damage when I had multiple in there. 5% of 20 damage would be 1, so it should increase, but I don't know if it's just not showing the number, or if it's not actually increasing it. Alright, and that was, where is it here? Oh, it's 0.5% chance. Okay, never mind. 1% will be, well, actually, 1% of 20 damage will be 0.2. So that's really not very useful at the beginning. More damage. Yeah, I'll do that again. And that again. The big enemies. Alright. Like I need lots of currency. I don't know if that's a little lag thing that's happening, but it looks like I've been able to hit some enemies outside of the square long as it's moving at the same time, which is a little weird. May also just be the way that I'm saying it looks wrong. Alright, so yeah, I really need lots more points. Fill that, fill that. Start on that. What is this one? Yes, trigger a saw blade. Oh yes, okay. Still, you know, hefty cost. I think that's a good one to work towards next. And these are all about, yeah, all those are pretty pricey. Basically 3 that have around 1K cost. I guess, yeah, a few more tests will give me enough for that. Oh, 36 damage now, which is feeling a lot better here. I'm not even going to attempt the boss at that small amount of time left. That was enough. That's 1 new enemy every 4 seconds, or start with 4 more enemies. Better. Double again. That one has chance to immediately attack again. Okay, so basically double damage. And that, I think saw blade next. Makes sense. Alright, watermelon, you're going down. Yeah, I think the area is just slightly bigger than the cursor shows. Yeah, I'm definitely not going to get that guy in time. Oh, 1 more tick would have been nice. Alright, sadly that's not enough. But did I have enough left over? Only if I want some damage, which pretty good increase of damage, so yeah. Any watermelons. If there was chain reacting going there. I'm gonna wait on defeating the boss. I think I would have been able to do enough damage in time that time. Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely. Chain lightning there's just sticking around. Alright, saw blade almost. It's fine, we do like more damage. Alright. Yeah, I like that chain reaction. Like watermelon was a good choice. Well, he's dying that quick, I guess I might as well. Although, gotta get a few more beforehand. I'm gambling. Need the 1 hit, so. Alright, each click. Wait, click? Is there clicking? That's progress towards the next attack. Oh, I don't like that. So throw on an auto hotkey clicker and you can just have insanely fast attacks. Chance on hit to trigger an extra zone attack. I don't know what that means, but we'll see. Assume that means I'll get another level. Map unlocked. We want the saw blade. Or attack zone. What is this? Chance to trigger a fireball. Okay, I'm actually just gonna save up for that. Should be able to get that next run. And I also have, oh yes, I forgot that. I want that. Actually, you know, I'm curious what it is, so I'm just going to throw it on and see how it goes. The next level is Emberwild, so it looks like we'll have 12. It's fully filled out. Guess we'll see. I mean, right now it's just the background that's changing, so. But, and of course, you know, the base stats. Alright. Hopefully I can defeat this watermelon in time, and it does some nice work. Oh, 1 tick. Very sad. Very sad. Alright, I will not go back to that level yet. Oh yes, I was going for that. And I'm only 0.06 away. Very sad. Oh yes, did I want... Oh, yes, I want double profit. I'm curious what those are, but I guess I'll have to wait for 2 more bosses. Which, maybe I'll get the boss here this time. Oh, no, never mind. I was going to say no special ones, but there's one. And I probably have time, so we'll do that. Alright, chance to kill instantly, cool. Increase damage by 3% for each 1 unit. Okay, so, and again, it's called stamina here instead of energy, but nonetheless. The longer your map goes on, the more damage you're doing. I like that. However, that is an artifact. need to actually throw it on. I guess I won't be saying what that is because I like that better. Also constant. Research, we'll do another and get... So that shows blue, so I guess it is really good. Kind of, well, I mean, it's 200% base health, so maybe if it has enough health, that's just going to work out really well. Is that showing me the red dot because I can afford that? Don't want that yet. Fireballs. Oh, okay, well, I guess I'll save them for that one. Now I want that. Oh, and it's literally 1%, excuse me, for each of those, so interesting. Yeah, I'll try it. We'll see how this feels now. Okay, so the bomb is cool, but it was not close anyway, so we need to spawn in a better location or let them, group up a little bit better. Oh, no, I definitely don't have enough time to do this boss at this health. I really would like some faster attack speed, though. Alright, chain lightning. Then we have more enemy count. It's only 135, because you probably meant... No? Maybe meant to get it from there, but nonetheless. 4 bees. Wow, okay, yeah, that's a big increase in damage, so that is much, much later. 2k is not too far off. That was bonus crit. Okay, well, crit damage. Alright, so, enemies at the start. Do attack speed for very much that. More attack speed here. More damage, what's that? 782. Okay, we can get that next. That's millions, so that'll be a while. These two are cheap. Alright, yeah, we got a few options there. And I just noticed there is no zooming out and drag that around. Okay. Alright, can probably beat that. Do I want to yet? No. There we go. A lot more watermelons now. Wow, that is a lot of watermelons. 14% chance, but not very many. I mean, special effects like that are just fun, so, I'll keep going for that. So that's a nice increase. Can afford many things now. What do we got over here? Right, there's that, there's that. Chance. Back speed. Right, so it's increasing by 38. Wait, really? The 38, but that's a 48 increase. Interesting. I want it's cheap. Max energy, good. Additional attack zone spawn frequency, okay. And chance for bigger enemies again. I'm gonna go for some cheap options. That thing again, okay. I guess more damage. That's 1.1, 1.17. Oh, I was doing that math wrong. Okay, it wasn't telling me that it was increasing by the amount. It was just what it's going from. Clearly, because, the arrow. Yeah, the greater than. Attack speed is probably what I want here, yes. And now that we're getting a good amount of gold per run, this is comparable. I have all the things to upgrade. Right, let's see how this goes. That's gonna happen in time. Alright, another one of those stars so I can get the, what are they called, mystic chests. Again, I don't want to be clicking all the time, so I'm gonna go with this. Again, 6k, so nice. So yeah, I'll do mystic chests. Actually, do I want one of the very low chances? But sure, let's see what the extra zone actually does. More energy is good, more good. Yeah, for damage. Yeah, okay. Probably get that this time. Alright, 331. Let's see how this one goes. That's a lot of bombs. Oh, and a chest, which... Just another enemy, okay, but what does it have in it? Okay. What's that? An artifact or something else? I guess we'll see. Alright, let's see how much damage that is. Yeah, if I go after the boss right when it spawns, there's a good chance I'll be able to do it. See if I crit there, I might have done it. Alright, let's check that artifact. That was zone size. Oh. Well, again, I guess we're not going to see that for now, because I don't want to buy that yet. I want a 1% chance, eh? But fine. Also the same thing. To receive double rewards for the session. So attack speed and damage. Crit chance, crit damage. And it's so cheap. Alright. Good spot. Alright, let's go ahead and finish this one. We're blowing up. I'm getting this before this, okay. Yeah, chance for chests to drop. It's been one per level at this point. Getting to see some new artifacts, which is cool. So having two of those. I wonder if there's a combined mechanic. I'm going to take this, but I am curious. 17k, that's nice. Alright, so I guess I have enough that I can throw a third one in. Damage growth per second. Okay, that's nice. And that was zone size, so I guess I won't see that for now. But I can research. Upgrade the watermelon again. I like the watermelon. Interesting. I think I think this rolled 4% last time, which is also what the border color is about. I'm going to do that because stacking many of those early in the run would be really nice feeling. All right, so we have chance to instantly kill is super low percent. More enemies, I think is good. What was this one again? Oh yeah, I did want to see what that does. Chance to receive double rewards for the session, which is right here. Yeah, chance to immediately respawn. Chance to double. Enemy count again. Fertilizer. Okay, enemies automatically killed every 5 seconds during this session. Oh, so one enemy will just die. Okay. Magic Forest. Oh, the difference per map seems to just be stats and the background. You know, I noticed the bar at the bottom of the screen earlier, but I forgot to actually pay attention to what it means. That's when it spawns the boss. Of course, those of you already watching the video are like, yeah, saw that in the first map. All right, I got the more saw blade. That's plus 12%, but you start with a base of, where was it, right here? 1. So that's a pretty big increase. All right. 6. Forge. Okay, I assume this will be the forge. Oh, damn, 6 points. More enemies start for 22k or that amount, so I'll do that instead. Resource, not sure entirely. Oh, right. That seems to be they're worth more as you go on. That's that. 30k, 7k, I'll do that. Only one, but whatever. Bonus crit damage, chance for bigger enemies. I think I will do that, and I have no idea what it's going to do. More damage. See how it goes. Well, I did get more damage. I think this will feel a little better now. First starting with a bomb. That's always nice. Oh, that's there. There we go. There was a zone that just popped up and damaged some stuff over on the right, and there was cursor that time. That's what that is. What the 0.2 or whatever it was number actually means, I don't know. Probably timing, but I'm not sure. Oh, well, I got that nice cluster just beforehand. Another 100k, so that's cool. All right, so from the center, let's do that a few times, do that a few times. What is this? Damage growth per second again. All right, we have, oh yeah, the Devil Strike, Devil Harvest. All right. I do like the bombs, after all. Going for that chest, though, because I like seeing new artifacts. I'm really curious if artifacts like upgrade if you get more of the same type. This is taking a lot longer than expected. Got it just in time. That would have felt really bad. Spending all that time getting like nothing except for that and then doing that. The artifact in question was this, so it is better. Merge? No merge? No merge. Alright. Nonetheless. However, well that... Isn't that... So assuming there's a way to get back stamina or energy, that does work out a little differently than that. But I still think this is stronger than this one, which is interesting. And I'm just assuming that's going to actually be 7% instead of whatever. See, I guess. Actually, we won't see because, you know, we won't really be able to figure that out. Energy restored on recharge. And again, recharge is... What? I don't know. Okay. Another one of those. Attack zones. Max energy. I'll probably get that next. Kind of buying what I can afford for now. Ooh, like the bombs. Yeah, I still feel like I'm not doing enough damage on this. Other than that, so I'm going to do a few more runs to take the boss down. Let's see where it's at now. Ah, it's pretty close. Just in time. 0.9 seconds left. Alright, increase damage by 1% for each. Okay, so that I already have. The ones that are just better. And electrified effects, I don't know what that means, but take it, we'll see what happens. And this this window, I don't see like a trash can to throw out stuff, so I'm not sure what's going to happen with fill it up. These do seem to be random, but maybe not. All right, another research. All right, what do we got? Another lemon. Another bomb. Or on death ignites enemies. Okay, so, you know, similar to the other stuff, but like that. Do I want more variety or more bomb? Try that, see how it goes. And unfortunately, the game does seem a little sluggish at times, which is a little weird. All right, that's what was I doing? I was going to do that one. Sounds good, and have icons we've seen before, and all of this. What's this? Another one of these? Okay. Yeah, we'll just keep expanding outward. I am going to go back to the first one and see how this feels. Pretty good. Oh. Okay, that... Yeah. Just all damage increase, which is nice. A chance to spread debuff. That's interesting. I wonder what that means. They take extra damage, maybe? Sure. I may not equip it yet, but maybe we'll see what it looks like later. Alright, what can we afford now? Oh. Nothing. Why did I wasn't paying attention. That's weird. Okay, let's see how that goes. Will this one go as well? Deal a lot of damage. Oh, and again, I killed the boss like right away. That damn quick thing again. Stun, eh? I don't really care about that, but let's do that one finally. Yeah, okay, so these lower levels, even though they're higher level, have been worth not much. Alright, let's see if I can upgrade this level another time or two. Achievement, kill a boss in less than a second. I do like chain lightning. Wait, was that the exact same item? Yeah, okay, so if there's no combine... Oh, the forge. That's what... Oh, damn. Damn, I like that. I like it. But yeah, the forge is probably going to be for recycling or combining or something, those things. All right, we need this to get up to a point where I can actually... Yeah, shall we? Went just fine. Hopefully I made a lot more gold that time too. So, smaller zone but bigger damage. That's interesting. Crit chance by that. I'll go with this. Okay, that's still barely. And each upgrade is increasing. Oh, I did get 6, so let's see what the forge does. And yes, look at that. It's a bunch of things. So I guess... I threw in 3, whatever these are going to be called, common or whatever, and it says 100% chance for a green. Guess if I do that, that's saying 100. Oh, wait, is that going to give me 3? Let's try that. That's odd. Chance to ignite or chance to trigger a companion's extra attack. Not sure what the companion is, but interesting. Okay, so you need to put in at least 2. I thought I had 2 in earlier. It was showing me the button, but I guess not. All right, well, the common ones I'm probably not going to use till later. I'll just keep doing that. Companion thing, the electrified effect. I don't know what that means. Again, I don't know what a companion is, so we'll see. Guess I'll just do this then. Yeah, no other currency cost for it, it looks like, so that's cool. Oh, plus 18, that's nice. But I am curious about the bow. Actually, I'm going to throw that in. Yeah, throw it in here and see how that feels. All right, I had enough just to get basically that. All right. And again, I'm going to try the grassland and see if I can get it to a point where it's actually giving stuff. Okay, there's the bow. Hit it. It's hitting multiple targets. That's cool. These chests are really taking a beating. Well, there is a lot more sound effects going on when stuff gets crazy. Run out of time. Still really low. That's sad. There doesn't seem to be a lot of value. I'm going to the lower levels. But so I'll see what the desert does for now. This will also kill the boss pretty quickly. I do like that attack speed though. Boss defeated. I guess it doesn't matter because these are just going to be fodder to level, but I do like much chain lightning. Alright, so you have another research point. Mango, eh? Eggplant. Okay, so eggplants just give you extra energy, which is also stamina, presumably. Mango periodically attracts enemies within 2 units. Now, when it says enemies, it's just talking about more crops, probably. And I could just give that some more, but I think, in fact, this is blue and 8%. I'm going to see what the mango looks like. There doesn't seem to be a mechanic to reroll all this either. All right, we made some gold that time. Or is it called gold? I don't know what it is. Coins. Let's just call it coins. Size. Oh, more mystic chests. Interesting. All right, good enough. I have absolutely no idea how big that skill tree is going to get. Ooh. Push an enemy into the water. I didn't even see that happen, but I got beat. Oh, there we go. That's what the mango did. These guys are at a high enough point in health that stuff is done pretty slowly. Clear up what I can before it ends. Okay. Alright, so not too bad. It's just that first level that's basically doing nothing for me. Size or zones. Well, zones are doing some stuff. They occasionally spawn, so that's good. I think I'll upgrade Ember. Get that guy low so that... There we go. And what's this? Canned food. Damage increased by whatever each enemy killed during the session. That's interesting. Assume the high level version of that will be quite nice. And we have more auto respawns. Chance for energy, some more damage. Alright. Fax this thing. Oh, that thing, okay. Fine. I think doing that one again should work. I don't like how beefy those chests are, but I guess if they were super fast, they don't get either, but... 131k! The ones up here again? Oh, millions. Yeah, that's gonna take a bit, I think. Need to respawn per second. Damage. I like damage. Attack speed. Artifact. Right. I guess I can try that and see how it feels. Some of my zone not happy about. Okay. So if I start mass clicking. More stuff. Oh yeah, definitely. What about Autobots? Not a fan of clickers. I guess if you reserve it just for bosses, it's not too bad. Alright. Well, wait. XP. Was that to get the boss to spawn, or was there... no XP listed here? I'm not sure. Oh, is that actually what's giving me research points? Maybe? So another... what's that? Banana duplicates nearby enemies. Yeah, that's interesting. So you hold the cursor over, you destroy it and presumably stuff with it, but then it has to duplicate enemies that are nearby, but the enemies nearby would have to have more health than this, or otherwise they would already be gone by the time that happens. I'm going with more mango. And that's fine. I want more of this. Okay. I would like if you could zoom out of this part, though. So I don't know if this is a Godot game, but getting the scroll window to zoom was a pain in the ass. Did that in my game, so I know how it is. I ended up using, yeah, I didn't use a scroll. What's the scroll container called? Actually, maybe I used scroll container instead of scroll window or something like that. I need to turn the game back down a little bit because I find it kind of hard to hear when I'm talking. It always feels weird. Alright, that is increased damage for 2 minutes for each right. That knockback. Why would you do that? It's kind of like the opposite of what you want to happen. Alright, 250k, that gets me. That's to instantly kill, sure, I think. That looks fine. Instantly, immediately respawn. Size, hello. That, and that was for to kill. Right, so how about I throw, we got, oops, right click. I did that wrong. Oh, actually, what does that, oh yeah, okay. Not surprising. I don't care because I'm just going to throw it back in anyways. So on the watermelons, that could be really good. However, it's a pretty big increase to damage. All right, let's do the greens. Another blue one. Damage growth per second. Enemies receive more damage for each debuff applied. It's probably something like, actually, I don't know if the bow would apply to that. The bow applying a debuff, it might, because then that combination would be really strong. But that's also just consistent growth. Yeah, whatever, we'll see. Maybe we'll try it. Maybe. I'll go for a purple item. Huh. I don't know how that would help. Let's do the XP thing, and I might as well try it out. All right, lots of XP. I think this will probably be upgradable. I mean, the XP window or the bar is only showing on the screen, not the other. I might have been able to get the boss in time. I might still be able to get the boss in time. Might not. Oh, that was close. Oh, look at that. It almost died just from the extra stuff that was happening. Okay, so with that, I have that down here. I got size, damage, and that is a good choice. But I have respawn, double jackpot, or double rewards for the session. That seems really handy, but I mean, chance that to happen is tiny. Yeah, okay, so I'll go for the consistent damage and zone size. And research again what we got. I like the mango, I think, choice. Yeah, I do like that effect. Go with that. Yeah, that window specifically, actually, maybe it's a UI thing in general. I'm getting some input lag, it looks like, or something. I mean, it could be, well, it shouldn't be related to recording the video because I do that all the time now. I know this isn't going to end up paying much currency, but let's see. That's not like at least blue. There's no point even like seeing what they are. Oh yeah, so that was not much at all. What's this? Damage from crits. Another one of those. That was, oh yeah, okay, there's two. So yeah, or what? Like about 35 seconds for that. That's probably worthwhile. And you need another boss or two. Well, these are definitely beefier than they have been. I mean, they're 3 times the health of the last time I was on this level. 20 seconds ago. Also still going down pretty good though. What will... Oh, actually that's not going to be enough for the boss. Not even that close. Like just under half. But still super low, so... Once again, it does not seem to be worth it to do this level. The desert are higher. Actually, even these mobs are going down like, really slow and I don't think they're really worth that much. Got the boss in time and said that thinking there was more time left. So I'm very, very wrong. And yeah, again, that's just not worth it. So I'll just come back to those to farm these points later. For now, do that, and then we have more damage. Bees. 69.5 bees. It's gonna be a while. No pun intended. Alright. And again, there was a research point, so that's cool, because I'm getting a lot more XP now. Well, I do like watermelons, and getting more of them is just fine by me. Chain reactions are a lot of fun. Let's see if this is worthwhile. 11, wow, it's a lot of mangoes, I guess. Not lemons. Oh, that's a mango. Those are lemons. 3 seconds on the boss. Oh, I might have been able to. Oh, I didn't notice the chest. I don't know if I spawned earlier and I didn't see it or if it was on. Either way, I did get in time and I got another hat. And that's better. Still not that much relatively. That was what, attack speed again? Yeah, okay, so. So this one's probably more worth it. And then the final, you know, the highest one I got to, I should probably try that. Oh, don't kill the boss, I won't. Okay, it did the battle. I guess we're fine. Get the boss now. Alright. And yeah, that's much better. I'll go back there again. Oh, that's really close. That's sad. Right. Do I want faster respawns or more often? Faster respawns. And up here we have chance to double rewards for the session, or crit chance, or double harvest. Profit increased. Oh, I wish I'd gone up here earlier. That would have been a better one to choose. Why is that 0 plus 0? Because I have one down here. Hopefully that's not a bug. What was this? Electrical effect, right. You know, let's see what the effect actually is. More chili, more bomb. I think I like bomb. And they all rolled like gray. So yeah, let's do mountain. Should be reasonable. Awesome time. Maybe. That bar's not going up very fast at all, so maybe not. King Mango. All stuff going on now, though. Which is, you know, what makes these games very satisfying. Earn 1,000,000 coins in a single session. Oh, damn, I didn't even... Wow. That changes everything. Again, I'd like to be able to zoom out. More damage base, more energy. Always good. Always better. Alright, cool. Heal. Yeah, let's do that again. Because even though I have not been to beat the boss, that's a good chunk of change. Okay, I kind of like those mangoes. It's like 24-25 seconds for the boss. Alright, cool. 1.5 million again. Alright, so attack speed. What do we got? Damage growth. Resource drop growth. Attack speed as well up there. I'll go for this one because it's in the center. And what? Enemies automatically killed every 5 seconds. Oh yeah, that randomly chooses an enemy and goes what? Another one of these, so... Oh, okay. Well, wow. It's the first time I've seen a tomato, I believe. But we do like resources. Let's do that. Oh, is that just because of this? I guess. I think... We'll get the boat back. See how that goes. See how that plays. Yeah, with all the stuff going on in the cursor, it's hard to see if it's defeated the thing it's going for. Alright, looks like the boss will go down. I can wait a few seconds. Okay. Say one more hit, but Got ricocheted. Wow, 2 rays. Just now. Almost 2 mil. Alrighty, we like damage. Oh, well, more damage. And up here, we have that again. So the point, which with like the 120% XP increase, that is coming in real quick. I never did that, and I'm okay with that. So into more lemons. More attack speed is more better. Sure, let's do the wasteland, see what this actually is. Base health for these things is getting pretty good. I think in general I like that the variety of enemies doing different things. It's pretty cool. Nice. Not sure about the skill tree though. It's a little basic, but it, accomplishes what you want, so that's not too bad. Thanks. Doing that again? Yeah, I'm gonna hold. Well, actually, might as well have a chance for that. I just don't want that. Research again. Okay, bombs. All right, it really wants me to take bananas, and 8% chance is good stuff. We'll see how it feels. I see chest. Very, very healthy chest. Oh, okay, well, I'm not sure how exactly I was looking at that chest. Well, that was a lot of different types of resources. Cool. Alright, well, I like the damage, so let's just do that. 8.5 mil now for that 1 point. Okay, attack speed. Other things, more area. Health. Chances that enemies heal. I like that, so I think the bow's still worthwhile, so let's just do that. And another research point. I still think that's just not a good idea, and I like lemon, so... Oh. Didn't realize I had that many points. Okay, well, lots of bananas. Sure. Lots of bananas means lots more enemies as well. Only when they're destroyed. Okay, damn. That was just an explosion. Pick up stuff. What's going on? Boss is gonna die. Okay, I guess I have to just hit it one more time. Oh, wow. Damn. Alright. And 19. Nice. Okay, but we want more enemies at the start is a good choice. Spawning, sure. But a few times. Double rewards, enemies automatically die. Energy restored on recharge. Again, damage growth or resource growth. Fine. Artifact says burning effect radius. More chili or more, well, let's say percent. So all these percents, I'm not sure what it means exactly because some cases I think they're adding up. Oh, drag that, good, okay. Right, that's 20, 32, 46, 62, 84, 88. There we go, over 100. So maybe every time there's a spawn, it just goes through the list and checks? I don't know. But we do have a new map to look at, and both things are fine. We do like them. Oh, missed a chest. Now I can't tell if it's been destroyed. Okay, it has not. So, okay, that entire time I went after it and I didn't get it. That's sad. Okay, so I did want growth per second. 1 million, okay, that's fine. It's 1 mil as well, so sure. Sure. And another research. Why not? I do like. I'm not even gonna go with that chest this time. Look at those bombs. Yeah, I should probably go back to the previous level a few times. That was weird. Seemed like my cursor disappeared like a few seconds before it ended. Enemies automatically killed. I don't know that there's much value in that. Let's see. This. Oh, right. Accidentally clicked on that, but that's fine. Oh, wow. That's a really low cost one. I assume from the design it was intended that there's just some random like low cost stuff out. Maybe because you know feels good. I forgot about that. Try and just levels to get that. All right, and that was these. I can do a bit of this. I guess I'll kind of for that. Oh, that worked. All right. Well, probably not going to use either because they're blue or green. Damaged by that for each. Whatever. Oh, that's nice. Steak. I think I will turn that on. There we go. Steak. Again, energy here, stamina elsewhere. All right, that's fine. We'll go back to the waste section. We'll go back here. 69 is what our energy slash stamina is at now, so that's good. Be able to all right, yeah, a lot happening there. Not a lot happening by my, effort, but a lot happening. All right, let's just throw some random points around. Okay. Search again. Oh, 3 points. Jesus. Actually, mangoes have been really good for that, although I like the increased attack speed better. Okay. Mango. Cool. Artifacts now says that. Okay, what was it? Fireballs. I haven't even seen a fireball. I'm sure it's happened by now. I've not seen it. Sure, wasteland. Well, I got the chest. Won't happen. There it goes. I heard the sound effect, so good way to go. I do occasionally see my energy bar go up a little bit, which is kind of cool. Meat. Alright, cool. Well, I'm going to end it there because it seems that as we go further, we'll get more maps and whatnot. Maybe a little bit of artifacts we haven't seen, which is cool. I like that kind of thing. But, nothing major is going to be continuing themes going forward, so a good place to stop. But yeah, it's fun. I mean, if you like the, hover your cursor over enemies and, have big explosions and stuff. Lots of, chain effects and whatnot, which I think is great. Um, graphics are, nice and clean and whatnot. Performance is running badly, but I'm not entirely sure that that's the game's fault. Need to, check yourself or whatever. I don't know if the demo is still available, but nonetheless, it is like $3 or something for the game. Um, it's just, you go and play it. And otherwise, thanks for watching.